What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Stomp podcast, where we're the same amount of episodes as WrestleManias exist.
Give it one more episode. Give it one more week.
No, literally, WrestleMania 40 is.
Yeah, I know, but to give it one
40.
more week, that will be over.
Literally, well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, welcome back to the Stomp podcast. We are covering all the rest of the bullshit, and we have some special stuff set for this fuck me this week. So
we're starting off with this.
We're recording on a Thursday.
A Friday. Yeah, Thursday.
We were supposed to record tomorrow, but there's D&D got postponed. So that's why.
Hey, and you know what? If there's ever a week to do it, it's been this week.
Apparently, us waiting. It has been.
So we're gonna start with this. AJ Styles has named his top 5 matches in WWE.
John Cena, Money in the Bank.
Nope, not Money in the Bank Cena. That's 2 different Cena matches. It's not Money in the Bank. SummerSlam?
Oh, fucking. Is one of them Cody?
None of them's Cody.
It'd be weird that one was Cody.
2 of them happened on SmackDown.
I'm not going to guess that. I'm not going to really guess that.
One of them's this year.
On SmackDown?
Yes.
I don't watch SmackDown quite often, so...
Yeah, you can get the other Cena match.
He had 3 Cena matches?
Yes, they had a trilogy.
I thought he only had 2.
It was a pretty big match. There was like 30 people for sure guaranteed on the card. I think maybe even 60.
The Greatest Royal Rumble?
It was Royal Rumble 2017.
Oh, okay.
You can get Backlash 2016, who he faced.
2016? That's when he won the World Championship. Is that Jinder?
Jinder's one of the 5 people on the list, but
that's
not that
fucking stupid.
SmackDown 2017 in Manchester, Jinder Mahal.
Idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. Backlash 2016. Okay.
But do you know the thing? That's the match AJ beat Jinder for the title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
still fucking stupid.
Who did he face at Backlash 2016 to win his first title?
I seriously do not know. You're asking me to think 6 years back, and you're asking me to think of a time.
WWE. He is no longer with the company, but WWE recently mentioned him.
Daniel Bryan?
No.
Ambrose?
Yeah,
because then they tweeted about the Shield.
They tweeted about Ambrose, and everyone was like, "What?" The other SmackDown this year was Mysterio and Kevin Owens.
I see.
Oh, we're gonna ignore that happening because I don't want to talk about it.
No, we gotta talk about it. You gotta talk about it.
Okay, so we had another backstage segment with DIY and Randy Orton. His ring IQ is too high, so they try to catch him backstage. But yet again, Tommaso Ciampa yelled, "Out of nowhere!" Oh well. Do we want to talk about the crazy lady?
What crazy lady?
The one that's obsessed with someone.
I'm obsessed with both of them, you mean?
We have to talk about Liv Morgan.
We always have to talk about Liv Morgan nowadays because she's carrying the fucking brand on her fucking back, bro.
So Liv needs help. Oh.
Liv Morgan's carrying the fucking brand on her back, bro.
We'll go through some iconic Liv Morgan moments this last week.
There has been some controversy with Liv Morgan's story, though.
Is it the person saying with the lawsuits going on?
Yeah.
Boo-hoo.
It's not a great look, but also technically we don't know what she sent to Dom. People are insinuating that it's naughty photos, but the photos were never mentioned. She could have said something very explicit, but
she sent stuff to Dom.
Yeah.
She gave Dom Dino Nuggies.
If someone gave me Dino Nuggets, I think I'd marry them. So yeah.
Someone said, "Why so many Dino Nuggets?" She said, "Because he deserves them."
Dude, honestly, fair.
And then this was the tweet. So at one point the crowd started chanting "choppy seconds," Which, first off, Zelina broke character, which was awesome.
Selena's also been like her character, like her acting, her like whatever she's saying about Liv is kind of disgusting. I'm not a fan of it.
I haven't been paying much attention to what she said, to be fair.
She's been saying like she's been calling her like a slut online, basically.
I mean,
She hasn't though. Like she hasn't been like romantically interested in anyone else besides Dom on TV. So it's like not.
that we know of.
No, we
There's
know.
been another member of Judgment Day she's been hanging out with a lot alone, one-on-one.
And we know why, bro. It's not because of like a romantic thing.
Have you seen those abs?
Those abs are immaculate, but like they are not.
Would you blame her for a second?
Yes, because he's Irish.
Hey, those abs though.
His real name is Fergal. And the fact that Becky Lynch got with him and his name is Fergal is already an insult to everyone. So.
Oh, well. Liv Morgan also tweeted, "Remember, you look up to me when you speak to me. I look down on you. How fitting. See you Monday in Boston. P.S. If Daddy Dom is sloppy seconds, I will have thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths."
Question: How the fuck is Okay, so Zelina is like 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
Liv towers over her.
Did you see the heel difference?
Did you see
the heel difference?
It was massive, but still. I don't even think that like they really need the heels to make much of a difference.
Still.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Carlito.
I love how we just skipped over SmackDown too.
No, we have to talk Liv. Oh well, we have to watch someone get cooked too. Someone who is now getting cooked on a weekly basis. Dave Meltzer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'm so happy to hear this. I fucking hate Meltzer, so this is great.
Dave Meltzer on Kaleb Paxton's WWE departure says there's definitely been talk with AEW. There's definitely been talk between her and AEW. She was looking into other things as well. It was one of those things I was told she could see the handwriting on the wall. They pretty much have decided that Kathy Kelly and Jackie Redmond were going to be the 2 top ones, so she was number 3. So I think she kind of could see maybe it's time to go somewhere else. Caleb Becker, who's Caleb Braxton tweeted, "The support from you guys has been overwhelming. I am so thankful for you, but I want to make one thing clear. As I enter my final week in WWE, if I wanted to keep my work in wrestling, I wouldn't be walking away from the largest wrestling company in the world." Nice try, Rumor Weeds. And then the GIF. Nice try, Jan.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love when Meltzer's fucking dead wrong.
Yeah.
Except for last week. Last week he was right, but like this week he's like.
Right. What was you right about?
He was right about Seth.
Oh.
His injury.
Well, it's once in a while. Okay, so I saw a meme that I thought we were talking about. I want to talk about. Okay. Say last thing before Chad Gable got confirmed not to be dead.
Yeah.
It was a picture of a ghost holding a shotgun, saying the last thing Chad Gable saw. Sorry, that one was. I have a lot. Believe it or not, I have a lot of those memes.
A lot of dead Gable memes.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Also, you want to hear the most savage thing a group could do?
What?
Commit mass murder and then go for a burger.
Yeah.
The Wyatt Six were at Whataburger following the massacre on Monday.
I mean, you get a little hungry after a little bit of murder.
And took a picture with a fan.
I unplugged my headset.
L Duck. Oh well, shameless plug. While the Duck can't hear and he'll hear back. Follow Big K Called Game on Twitch.tv. Yeah, so the Wyatt's
in the current moment.
So the Wyatt Six took a picture of the fan. And can I say Dexter Loomis's beard's popping?
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Even though it's the worst beard in the group.
I mean, it's pretty hard when you're
competing with the Eric Rowan by default has the best beard.
Yeah.
Joe Gacy has a pretty solid beard.
It's solid.
Bo Dallas has a great beard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's steep competition there.
Yeah.
But I believe Bo's number 2.
You did not shove that in there. Dude, I saw a clip on Twitter. It was like, I can't believe this is the same dude that like committed mass murder, and it's just him running around the ring with his hands up. I
Believe, I believe.
I love wrestling because it can be like have like the fucking stupidest gimmick one year, and the next year it's
And then
like,
it's just mass
I
murder.
committed murder in a mass state. So I love wrestling. I showed my mom the Royal Rumble from last year, the 2023 Royal Rumble. That was quite interesting to see her reactions to someone who's never watched wrestling in her life before.
Sami Zayn
What?
had a pretty great quote after the massacre.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that happened because I left the arena right after my thing was done. Sami Zayn said while speaking to Sportsnet for a new interview. So maybe 5 or 10 minutes before all that stuff happened on Monday Night Raw, I had no idea and I left the arena. And I didn't look at the results of what happened or anything. Then I get to my hotel and I tweet out the pre-sale code for my comedy show. And all the replies from the fans are like, your coworkers have been killed. What are you tweeting out about the comedy show? And he also then said, oopsie.
Dude, I'm so excited for his Money in the Bank match.
His?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's going to be so fun watching someone die.
Dude,
That's murder.
I've never wanted to watch Sami Zayn get murdered, but
like we watched the Wyatt 6 murder people. That's not even as bad as what Brown Breaker could do. I will also say WWE went along with it and posted an urgently hiring poster on LinkedIn.
What they should have done is like they should have held on to Gable being dead for a few weeks to like police reports and like and have a segment of like just a random detective like talking about like on like it's a whole thing.
They have a detective on the roster. You don't remember the Fashion Police?
Oh, God. Who is that again?
Fandango and Tyler Breeze.
Oh no.
You have one in TNA. You have one helping develop people. We need him for the storyline. Give us Tyler Breeze, and we got the Fashion Police in full motion.
Well, Gable's confirmed to be alive, sadly.
Yeah, and won his match.
I didn't watch Raw this week. I was too busy.
I'd also like to actually no, I don't want to talk about him.
Well, you don't want to talk about your boy?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, cats are now
the next TNA fucking world champion.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's cats are now officially recognized as world and intercontinental champions. Dumb. I got Poncho figured in as my world champion and Macho as my IC champ.
Dumb.
Good times.
I didn't know Stone Cold was a cat guy though.
Sounds like him.
Does it?
Okay, you ready? I have a game for you.
Oh no.
You are to name a wrestler that has only gotten more intimidating a badass with age.
With age?
Yes.
Roman Reigns.
Solid. Do you want me to give you some answers?
Braun Breaker. For like 20.
Someone said Pac.
Rhea Ripley.
Someone said Randy Orton.
No. 09 Randy Orton was the most terrifying thing in the world. Bro was so mellow compared to them. Bro ripped a urinal off the wall.
Malachi Black.
No.
What? With his tattoos?
House of Black was much more intimidating.
John Moxley.
I'll give that one.
Triple H.
No.
You mean the clean-faced Hunter Hemsley look where he was a prince to this Triple H?
No, I remember breaking into Randy Orton's house, Triple H.
Undertaker.
Depends. When we talk Wyatt. Undertaker. Yeah, Bray Wyatt. Okay.
Someone tried to say Brock Lesnar. I disagree.
I mean, apparently he's been committing crimes, so.
My favorite answers though were Drew McIntyre.
No.
What?
No. Scottish Psychopath.
But as he's gotten older, he's only gotten more badass and intimidating. Do you ignore the fact that he was a clean baby face who was the chosen one?
Yeah, but remember this guy was psychopath.
Yes. Guess what? With age, he only got more intimidating.
Yeah, but then he became a baby face, and then with Sheamus.
He's fucking walking around with a sword.
I need him to stab CM Punk next episode.
He massacred him, so there's a chance.
But like, we need a fake CM Punk getting stabbed.
Dominic Mysterio is an answer, someone said.
Yeah, I agree.
But the one I no doubt agree with Samoa Joe.
No, I don't agree with that. He's gotten lazier with age. Bro just walks out of the way of jumps.
He's done that for years.
Yeah, but like he
even commented on why he does it.
Yeah, but he also taught it to someone. Like, bro is not intimidating. He's a better learning tree than Jericho.
Do you know what he said?
I saw that fucking that snicker.
Huh?
I saw that snicker at my joke.
Shut it.
It's a good joke.
Dude, that was hilarious. Learning that in person was hilarious. Is that he was the learning tree.
I saw a TikTok and I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I watching?
No.
I couldn't stop laughing. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
So it's working.
No, it's just ass.
No,
it's not even good ass. It's ass. This is not Bailey ass. There's like Zoe Stark ass.
Bo couldn't even hit me with like a live.
Dude, have you seen Bailey?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Are we really talking about ass now?
They came up in conversation.
And not talking about Rhea?
I don't want to talk about Rhea right now.
No.
It should have been me.
But did you hear what Samoa Joe said about why he does the spots?
No.
Sometimes you just gotta admire the building's architecture.
Honestly, they're going to the Wind Trust on the 3rd. I get it. The Wind Trust is actually a very pretty building.
It's a hilarious spot.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious spot.
Are we actually going to move to SmackDown and then start doing... We're 20 minutes in. We haven't gotten to SmackDown.
Well, I don't have any...
We have like 3 things to do at the tail end of this episode. You know that, right?
Well, we have no news to talk about.
We have plenty of news to talk about still.
No, there's nothing. There's no more news.
There's at least 2 major things that happened this week.
2?
2. What happened yesterday? What happened today?
What happened yesterday?
Rhea Ripley got married.
Oh, congrats, Rhea. I'm proud of you.
It should have been me, but yes.
She's happy.
Yeah. That's all I really care about. So Buddy Matthews getting re-signed with WWE, right?
Better. So good job. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have SmackDown.
What happened on SmackDown? Money in the Bank qualifiers, right? Melo qualified.
Qualified, pinning Randy Orton.
Did Andrade qualify?
Andrade qualified.
Which is kind of weird.
Why?
It's just it's just weird. Like I feel like Andrade of all people shouldn't really belong in the Money in the Bank.
He belongs so much in the Money in the Bank.
I guess.
Do you know who else qualified for Money in the Bank?
Gable.
Chelsea Green.
The right move.
Someone messaged me, so we're just giving Bianca another win, and I'm like, no.
No, that's why the triple threats was the right move.
Yes. Drew McIntyre did stuff to CM Punk we don't acknowledge.
He killed him.
Yeah.
In Chicago. I was not at the show.
You regret it.
No, I actually don't. I really like that day. I was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling anything.
Paul Heyman also asked CM Punk to take him with him.
Well, yeah, didn't you hear about the Roman Reigns rule with CM Punk? No, like none of the bloodline was allowed to touch CM Punk after you turned.
Really?
Because out of respect for Paul Heyman.
W.
Yeah.
Does that Roman make that rule?
Yeah. But now it's like, the weekdays now in charge, so.
Well, Solo said Roman's not coming back.
And didn't someone show up on Friday?
Do you not remember who?
No, I remember who. I just want to make sure it was this week.
We're getting there. Finally, the scariest thing has shown up with the bloodline.
I thought they were going to give him a different name.
Jacob Fatu is a part of the bloodline.
Bro, I can't like say it enough. Bro was a fucking beast. He is the size of a normal Samoan, which is already massive.
With the athleticism of a cruiserweight.
Basically, yeah. Like, bro is like Buddy Matthews on steroids.
Bro, just like me.
I want to see you do half the shit he does.
Give me a ring.
And his brother Zilla is a lot worse than him, but like he's still fucking insane.
Have you heard the rumor with that?
That they're struggling with Zilla. They don't want him to show up soon because he's not doing well.
Apparently, people are really thinking he's not joining this bloodline.
I don't think so.
They think he'll be on the opposing bloodline. Cough.
Most likely. What's the point of saying? What's the point of me muting to cough for you to say cough?
Because it's funny. It's funny. It's funny, yes.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, no, Jacob Fatu ate a super kick like it was nothing.
And people are pissed about that.
But the whole point is he is supposed to be presented like how Solo is supposed to get presented. That's what I'm saying. This is if Solo was this, we would have no fucking issue with him being the
weekend. He would be the weekend. He wouldn't be the weekday.
He would be the weekend. If this is how he was presented to start.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we're going to let Cody beat you. Then we're going to let you lose 28 matches in a row.
No, taking the super kick, A, it pumped him up. And B, bro did not flinch. It's okay to not sell moves when the reason to not sell it is to show that this man is not human. That when it comes to Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu is an actual like threat to Roman Reigns. That's like Jacob Fatu.
It's in a Superman punch.
Like Jacob Fatu is a legitimate threat to Cody Rhodes' reign. Like that's what SummerSlam should be, not Solo versus Cody, or Money in the Bank, whatever it is. No, Money in the Bank 6-man tag.
6-man tag, Money at SummerSlam Solo.
Yeah. Literally, it should be Jacob Fatu. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I remember them when they were saying that we're scared that Jacob Fatu is gonna outshine Solo. It took one day.
It didn't take. It took one. It took him showing up, and everyone's like, "That's my tribal chief.
That's my Samoan.
That's my guy."
It legitimately took one segment to fucking outshine Solo. That's insane.
Yeah. Hey, power to him.
Yep.
Takes a dog to do that.
The White Six didn't show up on SmackDown, did they?
Huh?
The White Six didn't show up on SmackDown, did they? No, okay, I just want to make sure.
Now I want to clear the air here.
Where's the humidifier?
In my other room.
Okay.
Pat McAfee did not get by the Riot Six.
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
On one of the recent episodes of his show.
Do you hear why he missed Monday?
No, I'm talking about the Triple H episode, like when he was on Triple H.
Yeah, but people thought he wasn't on Monday because he got caught.
No,
did you hear the real reason?
It's because his father-in-law died.
His father-in-law. He was gonna get discharged Sunday he passed away Monday.
That shit happens in the hospital.
Salute to Michael Cole. Calling half that show by himself.
Was it half the show? That was the whole show.
It was over. He had missed for a bit.
I feel like Corey Graves could have just slipped in there.
I feel like you had multiple options there.
Or, get Wade Barrett or someone.
Or if you needed someone, do you know who's probably back in catering? Let's pull up the roster, actually.
Do you know what they should have done? R-Truth.
No, that's the same issue with The Miz.
Oh, yeah, because I forgot about that happened.
They had the match.
I forgot about that.
Let's see. Who was in catering that could have done it?
Chelsea Green.
No, I couldn't have.
I would have loved Chelsea Green having a 3-hour show.
You're telling me?
Did you hear it's going to happen with Netflix? I think I read it somewhere that Raw's going back to 2 hours with no ads,
Really?
and SmackDown's going to 3. That's what I heard. I read somewhere. That could have been fake.
It probably is.
By the way,
You are gonna tell me you couldn't have looked at, let's say, who would have been fun? Jey Uso.
even if it's like for a segment each, like a match each or something like that.
You're telling me? I don't want to say his name. Sorry.
Joe Hendry?
Say his. You telling me you couldn't have convinced Joe to come? Do you know who could have called it and it would have been interesting?
Chris Van Vliet.
Adam Pearce.
Bro got possessed.
That's why it could have been fun.
They
You're
have showed
telling
Chris
me.
Van
You're
Vliet.
telling me we couldn't have Braun Strowman yelling? Oh, he had a match. Shit. But you're telling me Punk couldn't have showed up and done it?
Punk died the previous episode.
And
Okay.
I'm just telling you, they have someone they could have.
Chris Van Vliet would have done it in a heartbeat.
Even if he wasn't even close, he would have been there.
Dude, of how diehard of a fucking fan he is, I'm gonna say yeah.
But one of us was happy with the women's Money in the Bank qualifier match
On Monday?
on Monday.
I didn't know. I honestly don't remember.
Shayna Baszler did not win.
Wait, did she win?
Corey Shane did not win.
Oh. Okay,
Lyra Valkyria, you're going to Money in the Bank.
the right move. I totally forgot that she was the qualifier. I was like, did Kari qualify? I'm like, I don't remember seeing that.
No, we got my girl in. We got my honey boo.
Fine. Okay.
We have my agenda pusher. I just realized something that might be an issue.
I have an
Hold
opinion
on.
that's kind of like controversial. We should no longer have failed cash-ins. Failed cash-ins are boring.
What?
Failed cash-ins?
They're fun.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're only fun when they're Damian
okay,
Priest
never mind.
is gonna fuck up and do a whole year with.
I thought we were gonna have to change our banner
Why?
because of what happened today. I thought he was one of my 3.
No.
I thought he was one of my 3. Honestly,
I would have said something.
Chad Gable tried to reconnect with his crew. His crew said, "Nah, fuck off."
Yeah, but people rolled up.
Yeah, the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile.
Dope.
Damian and Seth have raised the price. Damian wins. Seth can never challenge for the world title again while he's champ. If Seth wins, Damian leaves the bloodline.
Yes, it's Seth's winning, right?
Do you know what my issue with that is?
Seth's winning.
Why does Damian have to put something on the line?
Because he's trying to act like a champion. That's the thing. That's his thing. That he's trying to prove that he is champion.
But
that he's not some intermediate champion. That's not some fill-in champion. That he's an actual champion. That's the whole point of the story. He's trying to prove himself, and he thinks proving himself is putting something on the line. And so Seth's gonna win.
Oh well. So should we talk about the elephant in the room?
You mean the retribution in the room?
The greatest segment we've seen all year.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. I keep seeing it, and I've always been at work when I see it, and I'm like, oh, I can't watch this right now.
Uncle Howdy talked to someone, and that was not Bo Dallas he talked to.
It was
Taylor Rotunda.
It's Taylor.
It was the brother of of Wyndham.
Right. Yeah.
It was the brother of Wyndham. That was the most powerful shit they've done in a while.
I saw a bit of it. I didn't see all of it, but
and what I have to say is, I want that for every member of the.
I was gonna say I think every member should talk to themselves.
Not to themselves, to Howdy.
No, I think Sister Abby should talk to Nikki. I feel like they're possessing the bodies of those wrestlers.
I'd be fine with that, but I think that would be interesting. Of like getting a more deep dive into each of them.
Yeah.
AOP attacked Kofi. So attacked Xavier Woods to help.
Yawn. I'm nope. I don't want to type of Found Testament. I don't care. Pass. Skip.
Liv Morgan helps the Judgment Day win tag titles.
Question.
Yeah,
Why isn't Dom fighting for the tag titles?
because Dom doesn't need it.
Yes, he does.
Dom is a world heavyweight title
You
type
were
guy.
supposed to say Tom. He is. He's a world title guy. Okay.
He is a guy who, at the end of the day, we need a squash match and a world title match. He's your guy.
Mr. Money in the Bank? Question mark.
I think all the smack. No, there's one more. Well, the last match has already been confirmed, which is gonna be a banger, and I'm watching it on Monday.
I want a final chance. Mr. Money, like
They're doing 3 and 3.
yeah, but I want a final chance. Like where they just do like a battle royale. Like
No.
10 people.
No,
So can you give me the current lineup of the Money in the Bank matches?
we're getting there.
Okay. I thought we were finished with them.
No,
Everything.
because we had a powerful thing from The Miz. The Miz got very emotional, getting mad at R-Truth about giving tag title shots to everybody.
Uh-huh.
And that he has a chance to go to Cleveland and, as champion, be on the show. And this is what happens.
Yeah.
So, you have to feel bad for him.
I don't really have to, but okay.
You do. Oh, well, it's time for Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, what happened on NXT? I don't even know.
Lola Vice versus Roxanne Perez for Heatwave.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no, that's gonna fucking suck.
Sean Spears defeated Trick Williams 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a fatal 4-way at Heatwave. Chase used the number 1 tag contenders for the tag title.
Woo woo.
Obafemi the Wesley, see you at Heatwave.
Woo woo.
So you want the full slate for Money in the Bank as of now?
I want at least the matches. Not the matches. The 2 Money in the Bank matches. I want to see who's
So
qualified for.
on the men's side, it's Gable, it's
Okay.
Mello, it's who qualified that first night?
Andrade.
Look, was it 2 men's matches?
I think there's 4 people qualified so far for each.
There's 2. It's 2 each.
No, it's
'It's
4 each.
Andrade, It's Andrade, Mello, Gable. Fuck, I have to go back a week. I'm forgetting
Is only
someone.
3?
No, I'm forgetting someone. Jey Uso.
Okay, Melo. My current pick's Melo. Yeah. This is how they had to start pushing him because
we have Sheamus versus Drew versus Ilya on Monday.
You know Ilya's losing, right?
Who's winning then? Who's winning?
Sheamus.
No, it's going to be Ilya.
No.
Dude, Sheamus will not. Sheamus will be like, I'm not winning this match no matter what. I'm not winning.
Well, because Punk's fucking Drew.
Yes. And then probably Ludwig's fucking Sheamus.
We're just having a fucking foursome out there, apparently.
That's a 5-some.
No, because Ilya's off there trying not to be part of it.
He wants all of Gunther. He wants every damn inch of Gunther. He wants to touch all of Gunther's meat.
Okay, yep, this is the TikTok.
I mean, look, it's meaty man meeting man. They're gonna hit each other's meat.
Is Ilya really meaty though?
He acts like he is.
Doesn't mean he is.
We don't know how meaty he really is.
Well, because
it's not about the sides, the technique. It's how you use every inch. I'm going too far with this shit.
What's the woman's Money in the Bank looking like, please?
We have a Miss Lyra Valkyria. We have a Miss Io Sky, and we have Chelsea Green.
My current pick is Chelsea Green.
My current pick is Lyra.
I know Tiffany is looking to qualify. Naomi's looking to qualify.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
So how did it feel that one of your favorite superstars no longer with the company?
What do you mean? Launch a forbidden door. Let me pull up the card.
No, we're on to Dijak, not longer being part of the company.
Nope.
I can read the letter.
Nope.
I can read the letter for you.
I'll read it. Hold on. Let me just. Oh, I'll read it.
What was that?
I'm sad. I'm crying a bit. I was gonna try to go the whole episode without mentioning it.
No, it's news. We gotta cover it.
We don't gotta. It doesn't exist if I don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, it does.
Fine, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the truth. WWE never negotiated with me. We attempted to negotiate and they stonewalled us. They never made a single offer. Then they informed me they would not renew my contract after the 11th hour 2 months ago. I was in one of the best matches in NXT history.
No, he wasn't.
In a top match of WrestleMania weekend.
No, he wasn't.
He had a big match at. He had that big match at the NXT.
He had a big match, but he was not one of the best matches in NXT history.
Yes, he was. Keith Lee Dijak.
Not this year.
On that day, a top executive in WWE told me I was crushing it and I was slated to feud for the NXT title, but I got called up to Raw instead. I consistently outperformed everyone's expectations, especially throughout 2023 and early 2024. I never complained about anything or was difficult to work with. I tirelessly pitched ideas to anyone who would listen. As recently as the day before I was notified,
Bro's struggling. He's getting a little.
Yes, I never once missed a booking, and I was injured one time in 7 years for 3 months. I'm thankful, disappointed, but also excited. This has lit a fire under me to relentlessly prove myself to the world, and all I ever wanted was a fair shot, and now I have the opportunity to go and take it. That's enough talk now. It's time to do or die, Jack. My last day under WWE contract is June 28th, 2024. Bookings us interview bookdijak@gmail.com. Get ready to feast your fucking eyes.
So your new TNA World Champion, Donovan. Donovan is your next TNA champion.
Dude, I'm sad. It hurt my heart.
But you get to watch TNA now.
I don't care.
What if he goes to an AEW?
If he goes to AEW, I'm shooting myself.
Wait, then you have a Keith Lee match.
I don't care. I don't want to force myself to watch it.
What are you talking about? AEW has the biggest pay-per-view coming out.
All right, it's time to talk about the Forbidden Door card.
Oh, okay.
You ready? Hold on.
I'm trying to pull up the card.
Is this this year? No, this is last year's.
TNA Slammiversary. Jordan Grace is defending against Ash by Elegance on the 20th of July. Do you want me to say the names that are hard for you to say?
No. It's funnier when I try it.
So this is 7 hours ago. I'm looking at.
If I don't say one, this is from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You can fill in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Swerve Strickland versus.
Why are we starting with the World Championship? We never start with the World Championship.
Reading down on the list.
I have a different list that actually has,
Which websites?
Instagram.
Do you want to send that to me real quick?
Sure.
Since I'm usually the one who reads the matches.
I'm sitting through Curb Stomp, so.
Okay, am I signed into Curb Stomp on my God damn it.
I just sent it to you in Curb Stomp.
I'll pull it up on my phone.
Well, I sent it through.
I don't have it signed in. I don't have it signed in on my.
I know, but I sent it through Curb
Stomp. Phone.
Jesus Christ, this might be the TikTok. I sent it through.
I'm opening my fucking phone. I had to make sure there wasn't anything exposing.
I used the Curb Stomp account to send it to you. That's what I meant.
Okay, MJF versus Hichiro.
And MJF, but why is MJF facing like Otis, essentially?
MJF wins.
Yeah, but why is he facing such a mid competitor.
Why not?
Because he's your top guy.
MJF wins.
Yeah, but Kaleb, you're not listening. Okay.
Because you need him to win and not go over against someone.
Yes, you can.
You ready for the next one?
Yes, I'm here.
Owens Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Saber's Soraya's brother, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy.
I'm going Owens Cassidy. The Elite versus Hiroshi Takashi and the Acclaim.
He said a Japanese name right. Holy shit!
I can do it sometimes. Just know the next one I'm definitely not getting right.
I'm going with the Acclaimed and Hiroshi
I'm going the Elite.
because I don't like the Elite.
I'm going with Okada. Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi. Takagi.
Bryan Danielson. That's the
Bryan
Owen Hart tournament final.
Quarterfinal.
There,
It's quarterfinal. You just realized it's quarterfinal, huh?
why the fuck are we doing a quarterfinal on a fucking pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view! This might be the TikTok.
It's a pay-per-view.
It's Bryan Danielson.
But what are we doing? I just dropped a bunch of Diet Coke all over the place. Why are we doing a quarterfinal on a pay-per-view? A final makes sense.
Bryan
It's
Danielson.
a fucking quarterfinal.
Oh, God. I'm seeing some of the names ahead of me. All right. Who do you have winning?
Bryan Danielson, but that's a fucking stupid decision. Tony, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
TNT Championship ladder match.
I know who this is going to, but I don't want
Dante Martin, Leo Rush. I'm going to save his name for last. Mark
You've seen his name
Briscoe,
before.
Jack Briscoe, a mystery opponent in Konosuke Takeshita. I tried.
I know who this is going to, but I don't
It's
like
going to
him.
Jack Perry.
So I'm gonna go with Mark Briscoe.
Tony Storm versus Mina Sakura.
Shirakawa.
Sakura. I think it's time for Tony to drop.
Okay, so I went to a New Japan show back in April that I left early, but Mina is fucking amazing, bro.
It's time for Tony to drop.
When I talk about it, Mina's fucking great. She's fantastic. She's also like she's like a Japanese idol type person in Japan. Yeah. So she's very popular, so it really helped them actually. So I think Mina wins here actually. I love Tony, but Mina would be great.
All right, Moxley versus Tetsuya Naito.
I'm going Moxley. I don't like Naito. I watched Naito, but I don't like him.
I'm gonna butcher the second name on purpose.
You fucker! Don't you fucking dare! Do you not fucking dare!
Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaca.
It's Stephanie Vaca.
Stephanie Vaca.
I'm gonna go with my heart here, and with Stephanie Vaca.
Mercedes Moné.
No, I don't think so.
And finally,
I think Tony Mercedes doesn't need a championship because that's what they're gonna lead up to. Obviously,
Mercedes is gonna have one for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
they're gonna keep it on her.
The worst match of the night.
Swerve versus Will Ospreay, the best match of the night.
Give me the worst match.
Give me Will Ospreay.
Give me Swerve.
Do you swerve when you drive?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, Will Ospreay doesn't need the spin. Swerve definitely does.
Give it to Ospreay. Put the rocket on him.
No, I don't ever want to see this fucking guy in my life. I want this fucking guy to no longer be part of any company.
Put the rocket on him.
He's so fucking overrated.
He's not.
I fucking hate him, bro.
This should be the TikTok.
No, he's not good. Bro never makes fucking contact, bro.
I can't believe I do a podcast with this guy.
Will Ospreay's the most overrated fuck in the world.
Can't believe I do a podcast with this guy.
Do you know who's much better than Will Ospreay?
Who?
Kenny Omega.
I can't believe it. Well, I guess Omega's awesome. I can't argue with you. There.
Omega is a lot better than Will Ospreay. Do you know who's better than both of them?
Be careful here.
John Moxley. Bro was struggling to come up with a counter argument.
So I'm making an Indeed post looking for a new podcast host.
Bro's getting on LinkedIn right now.
Fiverr.
Bro's gonna pay someone.
I found someone who said he will talk wrestling for cheap, and it's only $20 an episode.
That's geek.
No,
Oh.
It's named Anti-Duck.
And the anti-duck.
The Anti-Duck. It's
I
way
thought it'd
better
be a
than the
lot-
real duck.
I thought we'd be a lot further into this fucking episode by now.
No, and we're on to awards.
So we're more than midway through the year. Goddamn, can I fucking speak? So
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. You got it. You're cooking. You're cooking. Finally,
Jesus Christ.
you were not cooking for a minute.
So what we decided to do is do some mid-season awards, kind of like so we can look back at the end of the year when we actually do the full awards when we get to it, like we did at the end of last year. So we're not using all the same awards. I know that for sure. I know there's a lot of awards that have changed and a lot of awards that we're not using for the mid-season because it's not fair. Like match of the year is not going to be a part of this because there's not been like that quality at the current moment. We don't have
No, there's been the
Of course.
quality. The quality's not missing.
I would say Vengeance Day is my still my top, but it's like I don't even say it's 5 stars.
But the issue has been is if we do one now, we will not want to go back and look at other matches.
Yeah, we're lazy.
So if we do one now, we will be super lazy. This forces us to go back.
Well, also last year we did like top 10 matches and top 10 feuds and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's like we're gonna do a whole ass top 10 instead of doing just the best match of the year so far.
So we'll go to the list I sent you. We'll just go top down.
Okay, I just copy and paste that, so you know we're good.
So breakout star. Who wants to go first? You or me?
I think we might actually have the same breakout star.
This year's also a woman.
No,
Then we do not.
wow, that's surprising that we swapped. Jesus,
You have Von Breaker, don't you?
I do have Braun Breaker.
Do you want to guess who mine is?
Breakout star of the year.
Yes.
Are you gonna say fucking Maxine?
No.
Okay.
Lyra.
Oh, that makes sense.
Typically, dude, we flipped. Braun, I seriously said I was gonna do Braun, but I was like, no, Braun.
Braun's been so fucking good, bro.
I don't know if Braun can be considered a breakout.
Yes, because
To me.
Okay. Well, I'm saying because he came from NXT.
My thing is, I knew Braun was a star. Braun, everyone knew.
We knew Lyra was a star,
I did not like Lyra in NXT.
but you could not like her and still know she's a star.
I did not think she was gonna be nothing.
There's
in the
people
main
I don't
roster.
like, and I know they're a star.
I did not like her.
Like Gunther, I know Gunther's a star. I just
I
don't
did not
personally like him.
I did not think she was gonna be. I thought she was gonna get Blair Davenport treatment.
Poor fucking Blair, bro.
And
I feel bad for you, bro. I think Blair is getting the shaft right now. She's gonna
getting the
Dijak.
shaft.
She's not the great, not the proud.
Yeah, I am changing. I am changing something in my awards real quick.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is it our
Yes.
VMA award?
Yeah, huh?
Is it the VMA award?
Which one's the VMA?
The one that's literally supposed to have VMA if you put it into abbreviation?
Oh no,
No.
no, that's a different one.
Okay. Return of the year.
Mine's
haven't
not
had
really. Mine's not really a return.
Mine's basically a return.
Which is
Bo Dallas. Uncle Howdy. Did you also have Uncle
high
Howdy?
five. I didn't have. I said why it's 6 as a whole because that's in a way all of them returned.
I said Bo because he's the leader of the White Six.
Yeah, I couldn't leave them off the fucking list.
No, they're
If I had to, they would have been my fucking humor star of the year.
they had to have some men.
They had to be on the list. Fucking, they would have been the K Dot Award.
We'll talk about the K Down Award in a bit. But the Uncle Howdy debut was so fucking good. It blows anything.
Oh my god, that's the best.
What other
debut of the
returns
year.
have we had though?
Seth.
Yeah, but like that was like a 1 second
Seth.
type thing, and it was like, okay, yeah, it sets back. It's
The
awesome.
Rock.
Was that a? I guess.
Roman eventually will be a return.
Yeah,
We probably should have had debut on the year. To be fair, of the year.
That's fair. I'm trying like. The Rock the return wasn't good. The rest of it was great. The final boss was an amazing run, but like, no.
Liv
was returned to the Rumble, yeah, okay.
Technically, Jade.
Jade was not a return. She never wrestled beforehand.
We haven't had a lot.
That was a debut of anything.
It's not been a lot so far.
No, I think we'll get some at the tail end definitely in there. Romans and Rhea's might actually be like the greatest things of all time.
Humor star of the year.
I don't remember what it. Okay, that's what I put in.
I went with the easy option.
I defaulted, bro. Yeah. I defaulted. I'm like, who's been a good humor star? I can't think. How about the guy who thinks that DX is Tommaso Ciampa and fucking Johnny Gargano?
Like, I mean, it's fucking hard.
And Liv Morgan's Carmella.
Like, it's just too awesome.
Never mind, like the 7 inches between the two. That's their height difference. I think Carmella's like 5'9".
Hey, there's 7 inches between the two, apparently.
Carmella height. She's 5'5". Okay, how tall is Liv Morgan? Liv Morgan. I think she's 5'2". 5'3". So there's 2 inches between the two. Hey, 2 inches of power, bro.
2 inches.
2 inches is enough, okay? Pop of the year. This was easy last year. It was fucking Bad Baby. Yeah, the fucking
Bad Bunny.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
This one, I had mine. Yours is gonna be different than mine. Mine's Otis turning.
That you thought that pop was it?
I love that. It's my personal one because. So here's the thing. I avoided one pay-per-view entirely when making this list. That's the pay-per-view I chose to ignore. Because in 6 months from now, we'll probably talk 5 minutes about that pay-per-view.
We'll talk about the pop. Which is why I'm picking it as my pop of the year. Is Jey Uso at Backlash.
It's not the wrong. It's probably the right pick. But I wanted to give the shine to something that hadn't had the shine.
That's fair. It's Jey Uso at Backlash. I can't. There might be the pop of the year might end up being Rhea Ripley or Roman Reigns returning.
It's gonna be Roman.
Dude,
it's gonna be Roman.
Dude, I'm not sure about that though.
Dude, to end the weekday.
Okay, no.
Hey, come on now.
I mean, okay, it may be complete bias, but Rhea was so fucking over the fans, and so many people loved her.
So many people. I could put and it's not who it is. My next award could be fucking Solo Sikoa, and no one would argue it. No one, fuck it. I'm adding him.
I mean, that's fair. But
the pop Roman's gonna get of coming back and beating the shit out of Solo and saving Paul Heyman.
People are starting to get sick of Liv already, and I think at the pop when Rhea Ripley comes to beat the shit out of Liv,
I'll never get tired of Liv.
Neither will I. But
I'll never get tired of Liv.
Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, I think the pop when Rhea eventually pulls out the rug under Liv and beats the shit out of her is gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah.
That SummerSlam pop's gonna be fucking amazing.
It will be.
So you want the thing one of my contributions last year to right now put me on my misery award?
Which is?
I'm gonna change my way because I'm.
No, you gotta answer now. You gotta say it.
The same guy, basically.
Solo? It's an Osprey.
And the guy wrote down was Ricochet.
Mine was two different things. Mine was, and this is only a forks for this time of year. It's the weekday. And Sami Zayn's IC title run.
I was gonna put Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn has not had a good run.
I should put Sami Zayn for the next award. I think
You need to slow down.
we do.
We'll talk about the dumbest booking decision for a bit.
So this is called we're gonna go to the VMA award because we shouldn't say his name because he's a fucking asshole. So this is the VMA award. This is the dumbest booking decision. If you want to know what the VMA means,
Go back to the last one.
Watch our reward episode.
The VMA. But honestly, if you think of it, you know that the A is award. You can get there pretty easily when you combine that with booking.
It's not the video. It's not the Video Music Awards.
So who's your VMA recipient? What is your VMA
Our
recipient?
Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax being Lyra Valkyria.
Well, where's Nia been?
Doing nothing, bro.
Exactly.
They had to keep her away from Bailey though, because right. So the thing right now is that Bailey doesn't have a lot of competition currently on SmackDown. Everyone's kind of wrapped up in the Money in the Bank right now. So the issue right now is that Nia is the only person not doing anything. So Bailey would be the default option. So they're trying to keep her away from them. But right now, I don't think we're having a women's title shot at Money in the Bank because Zelina's facing Liv next week unless there's a DQ. So
yeah,
it's like, what the hell's gonna happen? I kind of hope there's a DQ, so it's Liv versus Zelina Money in the Bank kind of just makes sense to have it there. But you're trying to keep Nia so far away from Bailey when it's the obvious option in the current moment.
Yeah,
and it's like, what the fuck? It's ruined her. It's ruined Nia's moment. That gained momentum from Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna be real. Like we both praised her performance at Queen of the Ring, and
where's he been?
I mean, Gunther's kind of been missing, but he's been like around.
Gunther's been around. He's been present.
He just hasn't been wrestling.
He hasn't been wrestling. Which makes sense. He kind of did have a lot of matches last year.
Yeah,
and leading up to when he dropped the belt.
He fucking faced Randy Orton.
Anyway, like, he at least has done the work to be like, yeah, you don't need to have a match every time. Because we know when he gets that world title, he'll go back to full-time wrestling a lot.
He's not winning the title.
Damien's beating Seth, and Damien's gonna lose to Gunther.
Sorry, Gunther will have the title for like 5 seconds.
5 years. Years. My VMA is a double-edged sword.
Is it Dijak?
It is two people for the same thing. It is not booking Dijak and not booking Blade Davenport.
Dude, honestly, you could have Blair face Bailey right now.
Yes.
And if you build her up enough, if you make her like fuck Bailey over in a few matches and like Bailey barely comes out on top, easily a match there for you. That's your Money in the Bank.
You could have Braun Breaker face Dijak at SummerSlam for the IC title, and everyone would be seated.
Yeah.
Like, you have two title level wrestlers, and you're not fucking booking them. One's already left the company. One's gonna leave the company. What the fuck you want to do?
To be fair, Blair's not built up right now.
I don't care. She's built up in my heart.
Right now, Blair would be like a Zelina Vega, where it's like a mid-card talent going after a main carder.
And Zelina's doing it right now.
And that's fine. I'm just saying to be fair. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm not trying to be like, yes, Blair should not have this. I'm saying Blair should be the one facing Bailey at Money in the Bank. I think we should have Bailey and Liv both at Money in the Bank. I feel like it just kind of makes sense because we have a men's title match. Is Cody defending?
No,
exactly.
There's no title match. Sammy's the only one defending.
So is fucking Damien.
He doesn't matter.
I know. We had an argument last week.
Mid of the year. I think there's a chance we have the same answer.
It's just me. It's just... Rose gasped by this answer. Do we have the same answer?
No.
Oh.
Mine's Sami Zayn.
Really?
I have not liked what he's done over the last few months.
But Jey Uso hasn't done anything in the last few months.
I've liked him more than I've liked. He at least has had a really, really good backstage segment with Kathy Kelly.
Sure, he's had one good segment, and like he's got a good pop
and good matches.
No, he doesn't.
He's had good matches.
He's had one decent match
On the overall year.
Yes.
Are you high?
He said okay matches. I'm saying decent. Like
he's had one of the better feuds of the year, but bad ending. But against his brother, he had a good match against Damian.
Yep, that's good. That's a good match.
His Money in the Bank match was good. He was good in the Royal Rumble.
But it's just super kicks.
And
I want some spice.
Cool. If you want,
Jey Uso is the white person cooking of wrestling. It's bland. It gets the job done, sure, but it's bland. It's boring.
Can I talk about why I chose Sami Zayn?
Yeah, go ahead. Get the floor.
It started at the Rumble. Number 30 came out, and we were all throwing out these massive names, and it's fucking Sami Zayn.
Who the fuck else did you want it to be?
MJF.
So you want to be unrealistic. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I expect from the Rumble.
Bro was injured and signed with AEW at that point in time.
I am unrealistic at the Rumble.
And then works with the Women's Rumble.
And then we get to the next few weeks. Nothing really good from him. His Gunther match was good, but the feud I was mad with. That was because Sammy was not doing. I didn't feel like Sammy was cooking. He's been in one feud since he won the title.
No, he's in his second now.
He's in his second now, and he's about to get murdered.
That's okay.
Like a student like teacher. Do you don't remember who taught him how to beat Gunther?
Gale.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say more Gale might be more mid of the year than Sammy.
One more award away from me saying Chad Gable.
One more award away?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
The next award's Chad Gable for me.
What is next award?
My roller coaster of the year is Chad Gable.
That makes sense. He's got some really, really, really low lows, and like his highs have been pretty good.
I mean, look, his highs, we loved it. To be his credit, he was great in the Sammy stuff with Mania.
And then he died.
And then his heel turn was great.
And then he died.
It was doop, 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 doop.
Murder.
First loss. Okay, I'm coming back. Second loss. I'm coming back.
Gets murdered.
I lost again. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
I lost my life.
That's a roller coaster.
Yeah. It's a pretty good roller coaster, actually.
And now I'm like,
that's a roller coaster.
Really entertain me anymore.
I need to see what he does with the Creed brothers and Abby.
Could he be the greatest person ever to win a singles title?
What?
The greatest wrestler to never win a singles title.
No.
Who?
Yeah. Wade Barrett.
Was IC champion.
Was he? Fuck. Okay. Oh, I got it. Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil?
Probably was an
Titus O'Neil was 24/7 champion.
That's okay. I just opened up OBS and accident. Whoops. Don't you love when you accidentally open up a fucking OBS?
I actually opened up Streamlabs earlier.
When you open up a fucking...
And technically, Titus O'Neil is already a Hall of Famer.
Why is he a Hall of Famer?
A Warrior Award.
A Warrior Award?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's the community award they give out.
Oh, it's the Walter Payton Award.
Yeah.
They got him a Hall of Fame?
He was inducted as the Warrior Award recipient. It's not always
Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan, early retirement.
Still greatest to never have one. And was tag team partners with Chad Gable. Also, Kurt Angle's son.
But like, for example, the Warrior Award winners. I want to see who last year was.
Thunderbolt.
Rey Mysterio got it last year. Oh no, wait. The Warrior Award was Tim White, a referee. Oh no, sorry. Last year, wait, no. Last year they didn't have one.
Okay.
2023 was Tim White. Another one was Shad Gasper. Rick Eng, Titus O'Neil. He's the first modern day wrestler to win it.
Okay.
Like Connor the Crusher won it.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Connor the Crusher is?
No.
He was the little kid who was in love with Daniel Bryan, who had cancer.
Okay.
That's
yeah. I'm like, you will fill me out because kind of the Crusher sounds so like basic. I'm like, gotta give me some like fill it in a little bit. Would you like to know my roller coaster of the year?
Who is it? I hope you say who I think you're gonna say.
El Capion. Senior Money in the Bank.
I disagree.
Damian Priest.
I disagree.
We talked about this last week, bro. His high of highs was cashing in again, and even then, you can go back. You can go back and watch the stream. I say it's the heist of the mid-tree. He had a decent amount of the Money in the Bank. Like it got annoying that he still had the Money in the Bank by WrestleMania.
Dude, I'd love to go back. I wish now we could go back and see how Seth felt in real time.
Seth's run was great.
I wish we could watch it in real time, like we did this one.
Yeah,
like
also it's 10 years ago, so
because it'd be the same length of it.
But like Seth Rollins is literally a fucking Hall of Famer. So
I don't know if Damien's felt bland because
it's
of
Damien.
what he did, or because of how long he had it.
I think it's because it's Damien. Because Seth was still fucking cooking back then. Seth was doing everything with that Money in the Bank. He literally like that was his thing. It was amazing. And then Damien, ever since he became champion, and I said last week, if you want to go back and listen to me or watch the Krypton Clips episode, like he doesn't feel like a champion. He doesn't feel like the guy. I like it. He feels fraudulent. He feels like he should not be the champion. It feels like Drew, Punk, Seth, someone else should be fucking champion here, not Damien. I might even prefer fucking Gable as champion right now, like as world champion, not like mid-card champion, but like right now, Damien don't feel like it. And honestly, it was like, okay, we're going up a little bit, like towards WrestleMania. It was like down, and then like it's like speeding like a rocket towards like Royal Rumble area, Elimination Chamber, and then Mania went boop, and then now it's like kind of like slowly going down, but like faster rate. It's a weird roller coaster. It's not a good roller coaster, but it's a weird one.
I like the run. I don't think he should. I think he's not a roller coaster.
I think he should drop a Money in the Bank.
But then that could put them in a weird spot because they're not having Seth to hold it for 2 weeks.
Why not?
Because why would you? What's the point of it?
What's the point of it?
Of having a 2-week champion? Getting
over one of your younger talents? By beating Seth Rollins?
Yes, and having Damien get buried.
Sure. But he's a baby face. If he leaves the Judgment Day, that's the point. And you know what that also does? That leaves Dominic vulnerable to be completely, smutted with Liv Morgan. That's my point I'm trying to make. Is that it might be better if Damian Priest loses at Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I just disagree.
And you'd be wrong, but okay. Underrated superstar of the year.
Who's yours?
The T-He girl in NXT. You're not on the side of Twitter. Tatum Paxley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mid.
Literally one of the most talented women on that roster right now. Honestly, should probably be the one facing Roxanne in a heat wave.
Mid.
She's that fucking good, bro. She's fucking amazing.
Mid.
The only reason she didn't qualify for the North American is because she's too good. She would be the clear favorite.
Mid.
She's fucking great.
Mid.
Okay, who's your underrated superstar of the year?
Obafemi.
So who's underrating Obafemi?
We all still are because he's the greatest of all time.
No,
It's
that's
not
Dominic
actually-
Mysterio.
It's not
That's
actually
Dominic
Obafemi. It's not
Mysterio.
actually Obafemi.
Okay.
You ready to say mid to mine? DIY.
That's not a superstar. That's a tag team.
I don't care. DIY.
I don't think they're underrated.
They're hilarious. They're great in the ring. Their ability to cut promos are both amazing. They're just not getting booked.
I don't think they're underrated. I think they're properly rated.
I think they're underrated.
I think they're a really good make card.
I think they should be the best tag in the league.
The tag in the league, we love the league. The
Sure.
WWE, the WWL, I love it.
The World Wrestling League.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely should be the world tag team champions or WWE tag team champions. Whatever you fucking call them, shit. But like,
Oh.
I don't mind it. I think they're a fun tag team. They're not getting booked. You know who else isn't getting booked? Indy Hartwell.
I'm looking at this next one and I'm like, what are the odds we have the same name?
For the K-Dot Award.
Yes.
So the K-Dot Award is the Kendrick Lamar Award, essentially.
It's the hater of the year. It's
the hater of the
appropriately
year.
named. It'll have a different name next year.
Most likely.
It'll just go with what's going. It might have a different name at the end of the year.
I think it still might keep Kendrick. It might keep the Kendrick Award next year, because
Who's the K-Dot Award?
Wait, first of all, Kendrick Lamar has had like the greatest hater. He played Not Like Us 5 times in a row. An outro with instrumental.
The one where he talks about his Jake's kid is this.
Grams. Yeah. Bro is the hater. Who is your I want to know who yours is.
What gender, male or female?
Male.
Male?
Yeah.
We have different ones.
Who do you have?
Liv.
Liv's not a hater. She's not on hater material right now. She's on vengeance. She's on the Taylor Swift.
She's on a hater tour.
No,
now.
She's in her
She's a hater, dude.
What's the fucking album name? I think it's Retribution. She's in a Retribution era.
It's fucking hater.
No, I think it's just vengeance.
She's a hater.
She's not. Haters are fucking petty.
She's doing some petty. Dude, have you ever sent explicit photos that we are believed to be sent to your enemies, whatever their relationship is? Have you ever hated someone so much you talk about having sloppy thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths? Why do you hate Dom?
I don't hate Dom.
You're thinking that means you want to be the one who's having sloppy thirds, seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths with them. My hate of the year is Liv.
My hate of the year is Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy
Uso. That first 4 months of everything,
yeah,
bro was on high key hater alert, bro. He was ruining Jimmy's world championship matches and every title match he had. Literally every title, even if it was a tag team title, was ruining the match. He did not give a fuck. It was super kicks. It was ringing the bell. It was everything. Bro was a high key hater, and I fucking loved it. Every second of it. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised none of us picked Punk or Drew.
honorable mention of Punk and Drew.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
They're my 2 and 3.
Probably, yeah.
They're my 2 and 3. They just went 1.
I just think the first 4 months were insane by Jimmy. I think that if Drew and Punk keep going, they're going to be the front runners.
If this is the next 3 months, they're going to be the favorites coming up. Oh, well. It is moment of the year now? Or do we want to skip moments?
We don't have moment of the year.
Okay, good.
Wait, you say K-Dot Award, K-Dot hater of the year, and then it's just moment. I saw moment. I thought you meant like the exact moment. Was
So,
hater.
Okay, so we both don't have moments.
I mean, is it obvious? It's Cody.
That's actually not what I'd have my moment be.
Really?
No.
Cody Rhodes winning the fucking WWE title, being Roman Reigns' 1,000-year reign. Not 1,000.
Do you know what my moment would be? My moment would be, just so I'm not the same one, would be Cody pointing at Roman. Especially now that we know the full story behind it.
Well, you know what's funny? The WrestleMania behind the scenes is getting posted next week. Finally.
Good.
I still hate that we never got the gimmick of Cody just pointing at things. It should have happened the first year he won the Rumble, but if they could have done it for the second, I would have loved it even more.
Oh well. Come on, do something award. Holy shit. Okay, who's your Come On Do Something award winner?
Ivy Nile.
Gary and Cross.
You can't ask the guy to do something if he's got nothing to do.
But he has given the opportunity to do stuff. He just hasn't done it.
So so you want the guy who can't do anything to do something?
I want the guy who should be able to do something with the time he's given to do something.
He's not an NXT anymore. Killer Cross is gone.
Bring him back.
Killer Cross, sure.
I love that we both went to different directions. We saw two directions we could go with this award, and we both went opposite.
One that has a lot of prosper and like a lot of like
just doesn't get the time.
Yeah.
I went with someone who gets the time but just isn't capitalizing on it.
Mm-hmm. Ivy Nile deserves so much better, bro. I love it, dude. If they book her properly, she's world challenge. She'd be facing Bailey right now in 2 seconds. She's that fucking good. She gave Rhea one of her best defenses. Like, I don't know how you could walk away from after what was it? New Year's Eve. It wasn't really New Year's Eve. It was day one, and be like, oh yeah, we need to put him back in the mid card. Granted, the Maxine tag team was quite fun, but she deserved to be so much better than getting fucking trounced every fucking week. She deserves that fucking push.
Yeah,
more than anyone really, I think.
Oh well.
Give her the time, and then you have a world champion.
I'm huge on the Ivy Nile train.
They just need to push her around.
All right. If you and I have the same MVP, I'll give you $100.
Male or female?
Male.
No, they don't.
Mine's not an active wrestler either.
Triple H.
It's Triple H. You're not going to argue it?
I mean, it's a good pick. I mean,
so I want to talk it through. So it's most valuable player. I didn't want to give him mid-year MVP.
You just did.
But as for a wrestler, as I feel like the MVPs should be a full year thing. The obvious pick is Cody. The very obvious pick is Cody for MVP. So neither of us picking Cody makes me very happy. He missed a few months already, and it's only been 6. He's missed 2 of the 6 months. So he's been out for a third of the year. But I look at what Triple H has done on the booking side of things. There's 3 stages of wrestling. There's the ring building. There's the booking. And there's the performing. You can't perform with no ring, and you can't perform with no booking. A ring builder can't ring a ring unless there's bookings. Triple H, what he has done booking stars this year is at a level we haven't seen in years. He is cooking. The Wyatt Six has had the best debut we've had in the last 4 years. We all thought Cody's title reign would be completely boring. It hasn't been. We look at Braun Breaker's appearance. Braun's been great. He's treated NXT superstars really well, which is not something we're used to seeing.
That's more Sean, though.
But when they get called up. In the past, they'd get called up to the main roster and they wouldn't get booked. What?
Mello? Dijak?
Yes!
Ivy Nile?
Mello's getting booked.
Barely.
He's in fucking Money in the Bank.
Yes. He may start getting heavily booked after this, but do
you expect them to win a title within the first few months?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
A mid-card title would be great for both of them right now.
Look, we have Braun Breaker who's getting a title match. We have Mellows in Money in the Bank. Lyra Valkyria's in the final Queen of the Ring.
She might actually be getting overpushed.
No, she is not. You stop that right now.
No, I legitimately think Lyra took Tiffany's train.
Yes, and is better with it.
No, but the thing is that no one's really behind Lyra. Like how people.
I am.
Tiffany. And no, like
I am.
But the mass audience isn't as behind her as they were with Tiffany.
What Triple H has done as a booker this year needs to be recognized so far.
I don't think he wins Book of the Year 2 times in a row.
Huh?
I think this is Sean's year. I think Sean's done excellent, and he's got to deal with having half his roster taken.
Who's your MVP and why is it Liv Morgan?
Wow, that's a great guess. Cause right. She's carried the brand the last fucking few weeks. After your top star goes out with a freak injury, and you have to step up and be literally the biggest attraction in the world when it comes to wrestling. She's outpacing CM Punk half the time, and CM Punk is like every 14-year-old boy's fucking wet dream when it comes to a wrestler. Can't say I'm wrong there. Liv Morgan's also everyone's 14-year-old boy's wet dream, but that's another case. It's true. Anyways, but Liv Morgan's carried the brand every single week. She's made Raw super watchable. She's been the reason why Raw has been so big over the last few weeks. Besides why it's 6, obviously, but she was literally carrying it the whole time behind there.
Is this most valuable player of the year, or the most valuable player of the last month?
It don't matter. She's been that valuable over the last month that
I think 1 month does not equate to a whole year.
I can go for this here. Second place in the Rumble, putting Bayley over.
Okay.
Second place in Elimination Chamber, making Becky Lynch feel more important, setting the world on fire so Becky Lynch can actually get that heel push that she wanted for Rhea Ripley, because Rhea Ripley was playing babyface at that point in time.
Okay.
Coming in after Mania, attacking Rhea Ripley in a crazy fucking thing that everyone was super hyped about until they found out Rhea got hurt from it. And then ever since then, she's been absolutely on fire.
I'm sticking with my pick of. I don't think she's.
I'm not trying to convince you.
I think she's not even the woman I'd pick for the year.
I might pick Rhea Ripley.
I wouldn't pick Rhea either. Bayley would be like a 6th man of the year for me. Bayley's issue with the year has not been Bayley's issue. It's been
it's not her fault. But I'm saying
Bayley, every time you've given Bayley something to work, she's worked it perfectly.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just they're not giving her the wrestlers to work with. So
my thing with Bayley is I think it's a 6-man role. It's like the person you need to come off the bench and be absolutely spectacular off the bench, be like your superstar right there. Like that's not your starter right then there at this current moment, but absolutely will fucking cook right off the bench. When you need her, she's there. You take her, you run with her. And honestly, at this point in time, if the thing with Tiffany didn't happen, they didn't slow down her train, we might be talking about Tiffany right now. She might even be the breakout right now. So I think why not trade another one blonde bombshell for the other? Do you have anything else to say today?
I do. You don't have anything else?
Not something mad.
We're getting you to say the piece today. That has been it of the Curb Stomp Podcast, episode 40.
As many WrestleManias as there have been.
WrestleMania 40, Curb Stomp 40, just the perfect pairing of the year. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit, whatever. All of our links on the description below. That includes some merch. That includes my Twitter.
We're playing the merch finally again. We're not playing the merch in months.
Yep. We have my Twitch. We have Grayson's YouTube. Go follow all that. Subscribe, follow, enjoy it. And bye-bye.
I'm not saying peace.